Hello, everyone. I'm Mr. McCobb, and welcome back to my movie library. Oh man, I've said it before. You guys know I love when I can find good deals, and especially when it comes to 4Ks, and especially when it comes to 4K collector's editions. I just love it. I am so blessed when I come across these things, and I hope the same for all of you. I hope if you guys come across some great deals, and you come across the chance to get something really nice for very low money. I do. I wish all the best for you. I really do. And I hope you keep good luck and, you know, just well wishes on all of you. I hope that you all come across some great deals and, we all flourish and we all get to, enjoy, collecting movies and building our movie libraries and whatever it is too, not just movies, books, music, video games, whatever your thing is, I really do. I hope, we all prosper in this. Excuse me. So, we're going to do this. I got four, count it four, David Cronenberg 4K editions that I got for good prices. And I just, want to share them with you guys. So, let's go ahead. We'll get into it. This here I got, obviously, because this month is the month for the Criterion sale. Everything is marked down. Blu-rays, DVDs, 4Ks, everything's marked down. And I figured since I came across these three bad boys, I figured, you know what? I don't have this one on 4K. I missed out on the Arrow 4K of this release. I'll go ahead and pick this up. I got Videodrome. Really, really interesting David Cronenberg film, and I need to really look into some. I need to see that new movie of his, The Shrouds. I heard it's not his best work, but I'm still curious to see it. But I figured since I got those three, that you could get the. There is Naked Lunch and there is Crash on 4K, but it's just the standard editions. I'm kind of debating on whether I should just wait on seeing if I maybe come across, since I came across these three, should I just wait and see if I come across the collector's editions of Crash and Naked Lunch on 4K for a good price and jump on those? Or should I just, wait and see maybe if Criterion are going to put those on 4K like they did this one? Because this one was one of the ones that Arrow put on 4K, and, so now Criterion did this one, so I don't know. I'm kind of debating on that one. But yeah, it is 4K. You see up there. 4K Blu-ray. And I know a lot of people, this is really cool. Designed like the beta tape, and all. I know I've heard some people say they won't, there you go, got the 4K disc, you got your Blu-ray, the booklet there. I know a lot of people are saying they will never do this, because, it's supposed to look, that's not a bad part though too, is like nothing inside, But, anyway, just, I know some people say, because, it's supposed to have that kind of, I don't want to say crappy, but kind of, I guess crappy kind of look to it. So, anyway, but, so I had this on Blu-ray for the longest time. I just figured, you know what, why not? Go ahead. Cronenberg is one of my favorite directors, and I also like, too, the way it's written on there, But Cronenberg is one of my favorite directors. I'd like to have movies by my favorite directors on 4K. That's my thing, I just, I'm sorry, I forgot to do a video showing you, but, I just got The Dark Half on 4K, from Vinegar Syndrome, and that's gorgeous, Romero, Cronenberg, John Carpenter, Wes Craven, Tobe Hooper, on and on, it's like, I want to try to get, my favorite directors on 4K, so, I'm happy that, now I have Videodrome on 4K, and, lots of good special features on there. Look at all that. Look at all that, baby. So, yeah. So, Videodrome on 4K plus Young Deborah Harry on 4K. Not a bad way to go. All right, so we got that one. All right, next up, like I said, all three of these together looking at about $100 for all three of them. But considering they're all collector's editions, about $110 with the tax. But they're all collector's editions, you know, and everything else. Considering that these were, I think when they first came out, we were talking between $50, almost $60, I think. So yeah, so I think the fact that I got all three of these for $100 plus tax, not bad. So we got Crimes of the Future. There we go. Look at that. You know, you got the hard box. I mean, we're the whole thing, you know. Body is reality. You know, we got, you know, got everything here. Got the, well, there goes my Blu-ray. It's okay, it's region locked anyway. But, yeah. That's the only bad part is, yeah, these spindles, you know, you gotta be really careful. They don't always hold the discs the best, but we got that. Of course, you got your, you know, your collectible cards here. So, hang on. I know a lot of people are not fans of these, but I do love them. You know, so we got, there you go. I'm sorry, I'm sitting right underneath the light here, so that doesn't help matter as much, I know. Just kind of the way everything's situated here, so. You know. And you got your nice fat booklet there. There you go. So anyway, so yeah, just, you know, happy to have this, to get it for such a good deal. And, that's the thing, you know, I guess I should be grateful that, you know, a lot of people are not into these collector's editions and stuff like that. Everybody's, you know, kind of railing against them. It seems like everybody's kind of more like, oh, yeah, screw the collector's editions. I don't need the damn big box. I don't need the chunky book. I don't need the, you know, the book I'm never going to read. I don't need the cards. You know, just give me the damn movie and stuff like that. I guess I should be happy because, you know, because of that, because people are feeling that way, it does help me, you know, people are selling this stuff off and then I can turn around and get it for a cheaper price. Next up we have, oh, it's beautiful. We have Brood. Definitely a Cronenberg horror classic. Oh yeah. So, again, you know, you got the beautiful hard box right there. And, hopefully the disc doesn't come out of this one. That's the only downside, because this is the second side. All these Blu-rays are region locked. So, but on the same time, it's like, you know, you get the bonus features and everything on the 4K anyway, so you're good there. The late great Oliver Reed. Yeah. Just cool stuff all around. And like I said, yeah, now we got the big fat book that, you know, nobody will ever read and all that stuff, so. But still, what can I say? Was this in it? Let's see. The conquering of the brood is not a triumph of rational society over the irrational urges of the body. Of course, we all know, there's Art Hindle there. Of course, we all know, you know, Cronenberg, I don't know if he's the originator of body horror films, like if he's the one that really was the one who, you know, was the first to create it. But he's definitely the master of it. We all know that. We know, like, movies like The Substance and all that stuff, they've all been inspired by Cronenberg and stuff like that. So I don't know. Like I said, I'm not sure. But now let's look at our cards that everybody can do without, but I still like them. That's probably the most classic scene in the movie. Pretty much just everything I've just shown. Oh yeah, that was a creepy moment in the movie. But anyway, great movie. Of course, these are all second sights, so yeah, they're going to look fantastic. So, you know, none of them, no losers here, you know. And then finally, last, we got Scanners. Gotta love Scanners. One of the most infamous scenes in horror movie history. The guy's head exploding. So, oh yeah, definitely. So, what was that? Gotta check, make sure these don't fall out. So, yep. Michael Ironside, right there. So yeah, just really happy to get my hands on this one. I'm trying to remember. I know my friend Rob from VHS 82 Apostrophe. I know he was talking about getting scanners on 4K. I just don't remember if he actually did or not. You know, so there's the booklet. Yeah, everybody knows that part. Michael Ironside, where his eyes turn white. The guy's head getting ready to explode. So, yeah. Just boy, oh boy, I really did. I really lucked out with these bad boys, and I am so happy about that. So. I don't know. Like I said, it kind of puts me in a quandary here because, on the one hand, I'm sorry. On the one hand, I'm all like, should I keep telling people, if you don't want this stuff, don't buy it, or should I just be like, no, man, just stay quiet, let them buy it. Then they'll realize they don't want it. They'll buy it, they'll get their bragging rights. Then they realize, a lot of people aren't going to care. Then they realize they don't even really care about the movie and all that kind of stuff. So then they'll, sell it or trade it off. Then I can swoop in and get it for a cheaper price. There we go. That's the only downside, though. The cards are pretty much just, the artwork that's already on here. So stuff you've already seen. So. Yeah. But anyway, Scanners is a classic, and damn does it look good on 4K. And if you guys can pick these up, if you want to, if you're fans, if you can pick them up, I say get them. Even if you're not interested in the collector's edition, even if all you want to do is just go grab you the sorry, I'm having trouble trying to get the book back. The books are always the hardest thing to get back into these things, but I would say, if you're a fan of the movie and you want it on 4K and everything, I definitely recommend pick these up. Even if you don't want the collector's edition, I say go ahead and go grab you the standard edition, man. It's like, these are so nice. Or two, if you want to do, that's the thing. Who knows? Second Sight put these out on 4K. Who's to say, give it a year, 2 years or something like that. If you want to be patient and wait, who knows? Maybe even, Criterion may get around, they'll do American releases of these and, if you want the 4K with a Blu-ray that's not region locked, maybe wait and see if Criterion will do that. But still, I mean, look at these. Look how great condition these things are in, and just, my God, it's just such a great way to own these movies, and let me get the Brood put back in together and everything. So. But just, it's so nice to look at these, and I do admit, Second Sight does great work. Like I said, that's the only thing that, if I had any argument with Second Sight, that would just be it. I would say, you guys have done it before. Just make your Blu-rays region free. Just stop with the region lock stuff. It's ridiculous. But I mean, it's like, we know you guys can do region free Blu-rays. We've seen it, but. And that's another thing too. Like, damn, man, look at how these things. They got some weight to them. I'll tell you that much. But look at how nice these things are going to look, sitting on the shelf and everything else. So yeah, I'm not the least bit upset. That I got these. I got these for a great price. Cronenberg is definitely one of my favorite directors. To have these beautiful editions of his movies here in great 4K. They look gorgeous, not a miss here, I'm really happy about this, I feel like I really got something. I've really got something for my money's worth. I know they were pricey and stuff like that. I know collector's editions are not for everybody, but, and then also too, to finally get upgrade Videodrome to 4K and like I said, I already have Dead Zone on 4K. I am curious how we're going to go down the road as far as like the rest of them. Like, how we're going to do as far, who's going to do Rabbit on 4K? What about Dead Ringers? As much as I want to, I'm really not holding out a lot of hope for The Fly because that's Fox. Fox is owned by Disney. I mean, you never know. I mean, anything can happen. Just right now, I'm just not really holding I'm just really not holding out a lot of hope for The Fly on 4K, but you never know. Time will tell, I guess. But, so that's about it. Yeah, I just wanted to show you guys the additions to my collection. 4 films by Cronenberg. So, now that I think about it, I think Shivers has an overseas 4K. So, I don't know. I would picture that would probably be something like Lionsgate will do like a Steelbook or something like that. If they decide to do it at all. So, but anyway, that's it. So I just wanted to show you guys this stuff. And, like I said, I wish you all prosperity. I wish you all happiness. I hope you go out there and you find those deals and, you get what you want. And most importantly, you're happy with it. You get what you want. You're happy with it. And we all collect and everybody's just, chilling and having a good time. So that's it. So if anybody took the time to watch all this, I thank you for doing it. I appreciate you for doing it. I honestly hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, would you mind leaving a like? And if you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And that's it, everybody. So take care. Have a good night. See you all later. Bye.